Let's Go Fishing is brought to you by Ralph Sellers, Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Gonzales, Louisiana's #1 Ram dealer. Today on Let's Go Fishing, we're down in Louisiana's Delta Country in Plaquemines Parish, and we're going to eat some great food at Woodland. Then we're going to go catch a bunch of redfish, and the guys are going to shoot some ducks. It's a cast and blast in Plaquemines Parish, and it's coming up next on Let's Go Fishing with Kevin Ford. Closed captioning is brought to you by the Delta Marina in Empire, Louisiana, featuring newly renovated cabins on the water, a ship store for all of your tackle and food and drink, live shrimp, gas and diesel, a fish cleaning station, and the Ponderosa Grill and Oyster Bar serving South Louisiana cuisine Thursday through Sunday. Visit us online at thedeltamarina.com. Well, when you come down to Plaquemines Parish, you're going to eat very well, and that's exactly what we do down here at Woodland Plantation and Spirits Hall. When you get to Spirits Hall, Chef Kevin's going to be in there, and he has some incredible experience in cooking in some of the finest restaurants in New Orleans. He's down in Plaquemines Parish now at Woodland, and the food is out of this world. So we're going to eat a great meal in preparation for a big day tomorrow.
One of the great things about a fishing lodge, bed and breakfast type setup here, is that everybody that's coming here is coming to fish, eat, and have cocktails. They're all happy. So it's like Mardi Gras all year long. Most of the time, our dinners are three choices, proteins basically. It'll be like steaks, strips, ribeyes, fillets, and then all the fish we catch in the Gulf and the marshes, from redfish to pompano, red snapper, grouper, mahi, cobia, yellowfin tuna, swordfish, the works. So we try to feature as much seafood as possible. We'll top a lot of the fish and other dishes with like shrimp or crawfish or crab meat. Tonight we're doing crab cakes and do 5 courses. So we're trying not to make it any dish too big because it gets to be a lot of food. But we'll start out tonight with crab cakes. Other nights we'll do little stuffed oyster dishes. The pompano tonight's going to be topped with a little jumbo lump crab and Tabasco butter. We're serving some wild greens. We have collards and turnips from Plaquemines up the road to the Becknell Farm. What else we got? Tonight we're doing duck breasts, again pompano, and we're doing New York strips. And so the sauces will vary every night. People will come for 3 days, so I'll try to make sure I'm doing different sauces each night. We do repetition sometimes because, like, I'll use redfish, pompano, or whatever they have is in season or they're catching, and that's what we're serving. So if guys come for 3 days, though, or 4 days, I try to make sure that we don't repeat any of the dishes. I try to get the different fish so they can get a wide range of choices from down here up the waters of Plaquemines. Okay, part of our dinner is we do a soup every night, so we'll do an appetizer, soup, salad, entree, dessert. Tonight I have oyster chowder, which is, the oysters have been really nice, real salty, and it's just, I try to make it, it's rich, because I do more of a velouté, which is a stock and a little bit of a blonde roux to tighten it up instead of using a lot of cream. The cream just gets a little too rich and it just ruins it. It takes away from the seafood flavor, the good oyster flavor. So this we make it with bacon and potatoes, the oyster liquor. It's good and rich. It's delicious. And so tonight the salad course it's kind of a classic wedge salad. Iceberg lettuce, a little bit of hard-boiled eggs, a little bit of little tomatoes, some red onion. Where are we? A little fresh bacon. bacon bits. And then we're just doing a little ranch dressing to finish. It's not really a little salad, it's pretty big, but they don't have to eat everything. They can eat just as much as they want. That is a big looking salad, isn't it?
So the great thing about Venice, we have the privilege of doing cast and blast. So on this particular day, just so happened the birds are flying a little better in the evening, and then we got a falling tide in the morning, so we get to do our fishing. And so that's how we're going to start it. We're going to start with our fishing in the morning, duck hunt in the evening. So this time of year is very important to have some sort of dead bait in the boat. Fish are a lot slower moving, water's dirtier, colder. Fortunate for me, my family's 6th generation shrimpers, so I just had the privilege of going over to a boat, getting some bait for free, fresh. Doesn't get better than that. So I've been on a really good bite on the west side of the river, and I thought I was gonna make my day super easy by going there. Mother Nature had other things in mind. We had super strong wind out of a different direction than I originally planned on, and low tide, so it made my spot a little dirtier than normal, a little lower water than normal. So we run in there a little shallower, almost get stuck. So we kind of start idling out, and we got to make up a game plan. Our game plan was a spot that hadn't really fished in about a year. So, and it's a 25-minute ride. So I ended up, taking a chance, haul butt, and lucky for us, it worked out.
Well, after running all over the place, I'm going to tell you, with the conditions we had, I was not very confident, but Captain Kevin seemed to be confident that we were going to find some fish. So we get to this place, and we've got Foster Capel with us. We've got another one of his captains with us, and Foster's friend, Randy. So we're in this bay, and the camera boat catches a fish. So I'm like, awesome. Then Foster hooks up to this gigantic redfish, and it's a huge bull red. He ends up fighting this thing for a little while, and that's when we kind of figured, wow, we are into some fish here. So it was a very good call by Captain Kevin to cross the river, go into this pond that he hasn't fished in over a year. But we get in there, we found the bait. These birds were in there when we got there. Foster gets this gigantic bull redfish, and then we just start catching redfish and black drum, one after the other. What an outstanding couple of hours of fishing. It was pretty much nonstop action. I mean, the got him? All right,
Very nice.
Randy's got one.
Wake him back up.
Randy's got one. He went.
I must say, you kept faith in it.
He went in the honey hole.
I went running back to the Old Faithful.
Yeah, we've been running off. Yeah, these fish have kind of been moving up and down this shoreline, and we've been just kind of casting in a couple of different spots to try to find them, and that's what's happening here today. There's a lot of, this bay is just really
What's that?
shallow, and a lot of times these fish will come out and then they'll just kind of circle these shorelines and just go round and round, and that's what's happening right now. And the tide slowed down a little bit. We're at the end of the tide, so the bite's going to start to slow down, but you can still peck at them and catch a few of them. That's what we're doing right now.
They've been chewing all morning.
Uh-oh. There you go. You got him, you got him? He's on there, he's on there.
Very nice.
Randy, when were you going to figure out you had a fish? Yeah, I think so. Somebody get a pair of pliers so we can get this hook out of the tail. No, you don't. You trust me, dude. You were not too quick. This poor fish. I can't believe it. He doesn't have a hook.
Well, and it's perfect.
I mean, put it right in the side.
Look at that. Yeah.
Put it right in the side of his mouth.
Yeah, he
I mean,
deserves
that
that.
That is,
Get a throwback.
oh, beautiful fish.
Yeah. I love seeing all
This
this.
has been unbelievable action here. Uh-oh, Kevy's got one. Kevy's got one. Oh,
Nice.
I got a redfish.
You still got it.
I don't know, I may have a drum. I may be in the drum hole. I haven't figured this one out yet. I'm gonna figure out that this is a redfish. Maybe. Nope, black, nice big old black drum. And we've caught about 50-50 today between the black drum and the redfish. But that is a beautiful black drum.
That was a good call on the black drum.
That is a beautiful black drum. And again, when you're doing this 50-pound leader, don't ever use 50-pound leader for speckled trout, but this 50-pound leader works wonders when you're fishing like this. But that is a beautiful black drum. They're all about 16 to 18 inches in the sun. And again, come down here, catch you one. Somebody's got something going on over here. Yep, come on up, Kev.
All right.
What you got, brother? Oh, he's still on.
I'm gonna take a guess at a redfish.
You can take a guess at a red?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a guess at a black drum. I'm guessing black drum.
I think you fall in love with a black drum.
I'm telling you, I'm taking a guess with a black drum. I think, am I right?
Nope.
No, redfish. That's
a good one.
I tell you, it's good to see, Kevin. You know, it's really good to see some slot redfish right now. We've,
Oh yeah.
you know, it looked like we had for a while. We were kind of going through a time when and our redfish populations are down some.
They are.
But it looks like some of the 14, 13-inch redfish that everybody was catching in the spring, they've started to, last spring, have started to grow up a little bit.
Yep,
so
that'd be them.
let's hope we can continue to have some good spawns and take care of our bull reds so they can spawn offshore and get these things back to where they need to be.
Yeah, that's the thing. We want to see that healthy population.
There we go. Come on.
All right.
All right. Let's see if I get the guess on this one right. I think you have a Randy.
Oh, yep.
You had a Randy, and let's see what this is.
I'll jump on the black drum train.
You gonna jump on the black drum train?
Yep.
I am jumping on the black drum train.
Look at that.
I'm all over the black drum train. You know, it's good to see those things starting to make a comeback too.
Yes, we had a lot of really small ones during the summer. It was really bothering everybody, so now they're nice and good.
Yep, that's the smallest one we've caught right there, and that's probably like 14 inches, but still. One thing about the redfish and the drum is they really, really grow fast.
They do. So a redfish will grow, from my understanding, they'll grow 17 inches, within 17 inches their first year, their second to 26, and then their growth stuns after that, and they can live up to
30 years.
Yep. From my understanding, 60.
60 years.
Yep.
I mean, they can be, and Foster's got a beautiful redfish over here.
Heck yeah. And a lot of those really big drum too, like redfish, and the boat flip.
But yeah, so these fish will grow up really, really fast, and that's a beautiful one right there he just caught.
That's a really nice one.
Today's Tackle Box is brought to you by Demco, a Touchstone Energy cooperative. All right, Tackle Box, real easy today. Akuma ITX spinning reel, DTR 7-foot spinning rod, both from Akuma. Basically fishing a 4 Horseman popping cork with a 50-pound leader because we were fishing a redfish, fishing with an 1/8 ounce death grip jig head, also using a gulp. I had a gulp on there, but the big key today was shrimp. A dead shrimp, putting it right on the lure like this, and that's the way I caught the fish today. Now when it comes to the shrimp, what you want to try to do as much as possible is make sure they're not IQF shrimp. Make sure they were frozen or fresh, but not the IQF ones because they'll fall off the hook. So when you go to a bait shop, ask them if the shrimp are IQF or not. The IQF ones are going to fall off the hook real easy. Busby tackle system for all the tackle storage, and to keep warm out today, have it outdoors. Boy, this jacket kept me warm and it was really cold. And that's a look inside of our tackle box. Real simple, real easy, and we caught lots of fish.
So after a great morning of fishing, we come back in, grab a quick bite to eat, and we load up in the mud boats and we head out before a duck hunt. We get to the blinds and get set up for a great hunt. So as far as decoy setup goes, it's a lot of personal preference, but the key to it is making sure birds are landing into the wind, want them in front of you, and basically that's our setup for the day. So it's time to hunker down in the blind and wait for the birds to come to us. I wouldn't come over here either. Boss is gonna give him a heart attack.
Best chance of getting one.
That's what I was thinking. He's hurt. It is all right.
Here's one straight out front. Ready? Shoot him.
Let's Go Fishing is brought to you by Ralph Sellers, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Gonzales, Louisiana's #1 Ram dealer.
It is all right.
Here's one straight out front. Ready? Shoot him. Sorry.
Good job. Damn it.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
a tough duck. Jeez and Pete's. God dang it. I can't believe.
I'm gonna send one more. You good?
Oh, you got
You
the.
got it. How the
There we
hell?
go.
How you killed that?
Good.
I jumped the trigger on everybody.
Yeah, you did.
Well, we said shoot him, and nobody
I
shot him.
wasn't-
Like, what the?
I wasn't.
I'll shoot first.
Yeah, I'll shoot first. Here's two. Here's two. Here, guys. Too much.
Shoot him. Hey, nice. Look, Patty's still alive.
We'll hit the live one first.
Oh, that'll put a smile on your face.
There we go. There we go.
I think you killed them all,
Well,
Paul.
y'all are, but I think I got the one on the
Oh, yeah.
left. I'll have a good show.
You good? Well, that was the unload. You want to load?
Good job, guys. Good golly.
Yep. Okay, he's coming. Y'all get ready. Y'all see him out there? Low. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him.
Yeah, I see him now.
Shoot him again.
There we go.
I'm gonna shoot across.
Damn that bird.
Wish I had my other.
I mean, he was looking.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I'm solid.
Very nice. There we go. He ain't going away.
Well, what a day in Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana's Delta country. This is what it's all about when you do a cast and blast. Our thanks to Foster Crapell with Woodland Plantation and Spirits Hall and Chef Kevin for the outstanding food and accommodations. And Kevin, a lot of Kevins in this show today, and also Captain Kevin Drury, Limitless Waterfowl Outfitters. What a great job they do. They do duck hunts, they do red fishing trips, cast and blast. They've got overnight accommodations down in Venice as well. It's a great thing to do. We talk about if you like to duck hunt and if you like to fish, this is the place to come do it with a cast and blast in Venice, Louisiana. For producer Logan Brown, I'm Kevin Ford. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week right here on Let's Go Fishing and who knows what else with Kevin Ford.